Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Hocus Pocus has become a cult classic since its release in 1993. New generations of fans have discovered a love of the Sanderson Sisters, and its popularity only seems to grow more and more with each year. Thankfully, Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Najimy are back for more in Hocus Pocus 2. It will be streaming on Disney Plus September 30th, and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. It's present-day Salem, and the town is as mad for Halloween as it always has been. The legend of the Sanderson Sisters is still discussed, even though they've not been seen in the last 29 years. Baka, Izzy, and Cassie are three high school friends who are facing a little bit of a rough patch thanks to Cassie's current boyfriend. Now, Baka, who's played by Whitney Peak, and Izzy, who's played by Belissa Escobedo, head out into the woods for a little seance after picking up some supplies from the magic shop that's now run by Sam Richardson's character, Gilbert the Great. Now, you may remember this magic shop from the first movie, and Gilbert claims to be the Sanderson Sisters' biggest fan. Now, the girls light a candle, only to realize that it's the black flame candle that they've now conjured up Winifred, Mary, and Sarah, who are back to feast on the souls of children. The film also stars Tony Hale, Hannah Waddingham, and Lilia Buckingham as Cassie. Now, there's a lot riding on Hocus Pocus 2 to really live up to the high expectations of the first, especially if you're a diehard fan who grew up with it. Now, fear not, as this is a worthy sequel to the original, but it also means you have to go in with the right expectations. Don't expect a direct sequel to the first movie, as this isn't about Danny, Max, and Allison all grown up. It's about a new generation of characters in Salem. The film actually opens with an origin story for the Sanderson sisters. We see them as young girls, Winifred, Mary, and Sarah, as town outcasts, banished from Salem, and now visited by a witch in the woods. This is the one scene with Ted Lasso star Hannah Waddingham, and it would have been great to somehow have her in the rest of the movie. Tony Hale actually pops up as the Reverend in this timeline, and then as the Mayor in present day. And now these young actresses did their homework of capturing all the little quirks of the sisters. But everyone coming to Hocus Pocus 2 is here to see Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Najimy, who have just slipped back into their iconic roles as if no time had passed. The chemistry between them is just as fantastic as they play off each other so well. Midler is just as wicked as you want Winifred to be, while Najimy still makes Mary the nutty oddball of the trio. Parker's actually given some really great moments to expand on making her more than just the flirty sister of the group. Doug Jones is also back as Billy Butcherson. Now, writer Jen D'Angelo has written a modern-day script, finding easy jokes along the way with the Sanderson sisters as fish out of water in 2022. There's a really funny scene with them finding potions and lotions at a Walgreens. It's funny due to the commitment of our main trio of actresses. Now, D'Angelo fully acknowledges the events of the 1993 story without utilizing too heavy on flashbacks or throwbacks. Plus, there's a deliberate acknowledgement of the fans, especially in the gay and drag communities who have made this film remain popular over the last few decades. Director Anne Fletcher, who made 27 Dresses and The Proposal, has made this a movie about sisterhood, both your blood sisters and your best girlfriends who get you through life. She knows exactly what the audience wants, with the musical numbers, the Sanderson sister catchphrases, and more, but also wants to challenge us that it can't just be the original rebooted all over again. She has a fun new cast, and it's just great to have Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Najimy cast a spell on us all over again. I'm giving Hocus Pocus 2 3.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel, get some of their movie reviews, as well as my appearances on Twin Cities Live. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Paul's Movie Trip. I'd love to hear from you. Do you love the first one? Are you excited for the new one? And let me know what you think of this new one. I'd love to hear from you. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Hocus Pocus 2. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.